Welcome to another series of the MCA Physics class. In today's class, we are going to be talking about concept of physics and matter. First of all, what is physics? Physics can be defined as the study of matter in relation to what? Energy. There are different branches of physics. They include the following. 1. Mechanics. 2. Kinematics. 3. Waves. 4. Optics. 5. Sound. 6. Heat. 7. Atomic physics. 8. Nuclear physics. 9. Modern physics. 10. Electricity. 11. Electronics. So these are the branches of physics we have in physics. So take note of these branches of physics. Now, what is matter? Matter can be defined as anything that has mass and occupies space. There are 3 states of matter. These include the following. 1. Solid. 2. Liquid. 3. Gas. Let us consider, for instance, ice block. Ice block is a solid, but when it is heated, it changes to what? To liquid. And when you apply heat again to what? To liquid, it changes to what? Gas. In essence, what we are saying now is that the application of heat to each of the states of matter changes them from one state to what? To another. So you can see what has happened from one state to another. They are changed as a result of what? Application of what? Heat. The next thing we are going to talk about is the evidence of particle nature of matter. Evidence of what? Particle nature of what? Matter. Now, the first evidence of particle nature of matter is Brownian motion. And the second one is what? Kinetic theory of what? Matter. First of all, what is Brownian motion? Brownian motion is the haphazard zigzag motion of small particles. This movement is called Brownian movement. Alright, so this is a good example of haphazard zigzag motion of small particles, as you can see on the board. So this diagram explains all about Brownian motion. You can see that the motion is actually zigzag. The motion of the small particle is zigzag, is in a zigzag manner. So we call this Brownian movement. Okay? Now let's also talk about the kinetic theory of what? Matter, as the evidence of particle nature of matter. The second evidence for particle nature of matter. Kinetic theory of matter. This theory describes the movement of particles. There are 3 states of matter, which are solid, liquid, and what? Gas. We are going to see more about this. Now, the first state of matter is solid, because we are talking about kinetic theory of matter here now. When you talk about solid, their particles are closely packed in a regular arrangement. The particles also vibrate about a fixed position or point. Alright, so this is the diagram of closely packed solid. The particles of solid are closely packed. Obviously, you can see that in the diagram. You see that their particles are what? Are close to each other. So that's why we say that their particles are what? Are closely packed together. You can see them. Their particles are closely what? Packed. That's exactly what happens to your solid particles. Now let's talk about liquids. Now the particles for your liquids, they are loosely packed or are closely packed in a random arrangement. Then the particles can move through the liquid, but they clinch together. This is the diagram of your what? Loosely packed liquid, which we said that their particles are loosely packed. So you can see there are spaces in between them. So this is a very good diagram for that. So this is what the diagram of a loosely packed liquid looks like, and the movement of loosely packed liquid. Now let's talk about gas. Gas, the particles are far apart. That is, they have weaker force of attraction. Now the diagram for the movement, we have this. You can see that their particles are far apart from each other. See the movement? So this is exactly what the diagram of the movement of gas particles looks like. So I believe we can see that. See, you can see that the particles are far apart. See that the particles are far apart from each other. This is exactly what we have for the movement of gas. Alright, now finally, let us talk about terms used to describe liquid. First of all, the first term we are going to talk about is cohesion. What is cohesion? Cohesion is the force of attraction that exists between molecules of the same substance, e.g. water, water and water. Water and what? And water. 2. Adhesion. Adhesion is the force of attraction that exists between molecules of different substances, e.g. water and glass. You see, the force of attraction that exists between these two substances are known as what? Adhesion. Then 3. Evaporation. Evaporation is a process whereby liquid changes to gas due to application of heat. Boiling. Boiling occurs when the saturated vapor pressure is equal to the atmospheric pressure. Okay? So that's the terms that describes liquid. So I believe you understand these terms.